Okay, so we're finally here. The start of another year of setting a whole bunch of resolutions and goals that you set now and you look back with regret at Christmas for not achieving. Well, honestly, I'm here to stop that today. So in this video, I'm gonna make sure that this year is the year you knock those big, audacious, life-changing goals and aspirations out of the park. So let's just get into it. So the single biggest mistake, the single biggest problem with most goals that people set are just, they're simply impossible to actually achieve. Think about it, right? This time of year, you hear a lot of goals and resolutions around losing the old Christmas cheer. Goals like, I want to lose 20 pounds, or I want to start going to the gym are pretty common ones you hear on TikTok and Instagram post New Year's, generally in the form of some kind of interpretive dance, of course. And to be fair, most people take steps in the right direction by buying a set of scales or joining a gym. But generally, after the first quarter, most goals and resolutions are put on the back burner ready for next year, ready as a New Year's hangover mantra. So, how can you make sure you stick to the goals that you set? You need to make them smart. And by smart, I mean specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So the problem with the goals that I mentioned earlier is that most people who have very broad, generalized goals will never achieve them because our brains are simply not designed to work well with broad statements. Our brains have evolved to operate within the world as it's perceived. So fundamentally, most brains need context to make an abstract fit in specific space and time, and SMART goals do exactly that. So a SMART goal is a very clearly defined, well thought out path with a measurable outcome that's relevant with a set time frame, which gives our brains context, making our goals way more achievable. So instead of the old crappy and unattainable, I want to lose 20 pounds, a much more achievable goal would be, I will lose 20 pounds by Christmas this year, in which I will track my weekly progress on my phone. At Christmas, I'll reevaluate if I want to lose any more weight. Losing weight will benefit my diabetes, potentially bringing down my blood sugar levels and allowing me to come off my medication. Now, to be honest, you probably didn't come to this video to watch weight loss tips. And to be fair, I'm not the person that should be giving anyone weight loss tips, but you probably came here for some awesome business advice and tips. So let's do the SMART goal I cover off in the video on everything I learned from watching 100 Millionaires and break down how I came up with it. If you're curious, you can watch that video in the card up here. But before I do, hopefully you're getting some insights and value from this video. And to be honest, you may need it as a reference point in the future. So make sure to hit that subscribe button now. Go on, you know you want to do it, right? Because you know what YouTube's like. If you don't do it now, then you'll probably never see my content again or content like it again. Now, that's enough about subscribing. Let's just get back straight into our SMART goal. So the SMART goal I want to share with you is, I want to become a millionaire by my 30th birthday by consistently investing $2,240 every month with a return of at least 10%. I will track my progress every single month as I update my personal net worth tracker. Achieving this will give me more time and more freedom to spend with my family, who without them, I am nothing. That's a big mouthful, right? So let's break this down into its 5 pieces. And we're going to start with S, which stands for specific. So the first step in setting a SMART goal is to state the goal as clearly and specific as you can be. So I want to become a millionaire is clear and specific enough, in my eyes at least. You don't have to make this complicated. Once my net worth has 2 commas and 7 digits, clearly that means I've reached my goal. Anything less than that, well, that means I still have a ways to go. So this is pretty specific and clear for the first step. The harder parts of setting goals come later after this step. This step just lays the foundation of what's to come. So in this case, a specific millionaire goal is, I want to become a millionaire. Next is M, and that stands for measurable. So the second step in setting a SMART goal is the ability to measure any progress, gain or loss in some way. Just as a marathon runner passes the 13th mile mark, they've measured that 50% of the race is behind them, or they've at least passed the halfway point. They know to complete the marathon, they have to finish 26.2 miles. Every mile they complete gives them a measurement on how much they have left to the finish line. So tracking the progression of your net worth will give you cues on whether it's heading in the right direction or if something is happening that needs further attention. It will be treated like mini checkpoints on the way to becoming a millionaire. So the specific and measurable millionaire goal is, I want to become a millionaire. I will track my progress every single month as I update my personal net worth tracker. Okay, so let's cover A, which is achievable. The third step in setting a SMART goal is making it realistic and achievable. Everyone wants to dream big, right? But having big, audacious dreams, while extremely good to have, and I recommend everyone have them, could really throw you off the path simply because they're not remotely achievable at all. Becoming a millionaire is achievable. How do I know this? There are over 10 million of them in the world today, and you wouldn't be the first one to achieve this, nor will you be the last. So I did a back of the envelope calculation with the help of an investment calculator. You'll need to invest at least $2,240 per month for 10 years to reach $1 million, with an average annualized return in the stock market of about 10%. That seems pretty achievable at the moment at the time of making this video, and 10 years seems like a realistic time frame. So our specific, measurable, and achievable millionaire goal is I want to become a millionaire by consistently investing $2,240 every month with a return of at least 10%. I will track my progress every single month as I update my personal net worth tracker. Okay, so let's cover off R, which stands for relevant. The fourth step in setting a SMART goal is finding the importance of the goal as it pertains to you. By having goals that benefit others and not yourself may be noble, it may not give you the motivation to tackle it day in, day out, good and bad. Seeking importance in a goal comes down to asking yourself, who is this goal for and why is it important to you? And one of the best ways to do this is to ask the 5 whys. In most cases, the 5th why will get you to the core of why it's relevant to you. For example, in this case, why do I want to become a millionaire? Well, being a millionaire to me means to be wealthy. Why do I want to be wealthy? I want to be wealthy because wealth gives me freedom. Why do I want freedom? Freedom means time, and freedom means opportunity. Freedom allows me to freely do what I want when I want. Why do I want more time? Well, I want to be present in my family's life, and I want to see my children grow up and not miss important events because of my work. Why is being present for my family important to me? They can rely on me knowing I did everything I could do to be there for them. Why? Because without my family, I am nothing. So, on the surface level, being a millionaire would give me an unimaginable realm of wealthy, which gives me freedom. But the deeper, more internalized reason for achieving the goal of becoming a millionaire means you have more freedom to spend time with your family whenever you want. Time, it's rare, and having more of it will give you more memories with those you love. So our specific, measurable, achievable, and relevant millionaire goal is I want to become a millionaire by consistently investing $2,240 every month with returns of at least 10%. I will track my progress every single month as I update my personal net worth tracker. Achieving this will give me more time and more freedom to spend with my family, whom without, I am nothing. If you've made it this far, well bloody done. It's not an easy topic to listen to, but trust me when I say this is life-changing information if you get it right. So the 5th step in setting a SMART goal is applying the when portion to the goal. In other words, the amount of time that is realistically required to complete this goal. Just saying, I want to become a millionaire doesn't explain how long you plan to take. Will it be 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years, 50 years? No matter what period is chosen, it needs to be close to what is possible. Otherwise, just picking a time out of thin air won't help the goal stick. So what would be a good timeline for a goal of becoming a millionaire? Now, for those paying attention, you may have noticed that we've already covered this earlier because it's fairly easy in this specific circumstance because we figured that out in the achievable step of setting goals. It should take an estimated 10 years to achieve the millionaire goal. And I say this is highly possible. So our specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, timely, smart, awesome, the best goal on planet Earth, millionaire goal is I want to become a millionaire by my 44th birthday by consistently investing $2,240 every month with a return of at least 10%. I will track my progress every single month as I update my personal net worth tracker. Achieving this will give me more time and freedom to spend with my family, who without them, I am nothing. Can you see how creating a SMART goal is way better than just having a broad generalized goal? You have everything you need in place to be able to break that down further into little milestones that will get you further and further ahead. There it is, guys. That is literally the blueprint on how to make sure that this year is the best year you'll ever have in your life. Believe me when I say there is true power in having SMART goals, and over 100 ultra successful people tend to agree with me. Trust me when I say you need to watch this video next. You need to watch this video because I watched 100 interviews of highly successful people, and you need to watch what they said about goals and how they used it to become ultra successful.